What's on YouTube? It's Pete TT coming at you with another Division video, and in today's video we're taking a look at my brand new PvE build. That is 4 Firecrest and 2-piece Nomad. Now you're probably thinking, whoa, hang on a minute, I remember that gear set, Firecrest. Wasn't that piece of crap from 1.3? And yes, Firecrest was a very useless throwaway gear set in 1.3. However, in 1.4 it has taken a slight tweak, and actually it's become pretty goddamn good. So for those of you who might not be aware of the changes to the Firecrest gear set, let me tell you. Before we go too far though, for those of you who might be interested, the background footage is of today's challenge mode, that is Hudson Refugee Camp. You're also going to be seeing some gameplay later on from HVTs and things like that of this gear set in action. But let's jump back to the point at hand. The set bonus 2 then for the Firecrest gear set is plus 3 incendiary grenade capacity. Very nice when teamed up with the set bonus 4 talent, but we shall get there in just a moment. The set bonus then for having 3 pieces of Firecrest active is plus 50% flame turret range. You also get, with the set bonus 3, plus 30% flame turret damage. Very nice change. Okay, that on its own as a 3 set bonus is probably, in my opinion, one of the best usable 3-piece set bonuses going so far. And the set bonus for them, the special Firecrest talent, your damage is increased by 15% against burning targets. So you can see why that teamed up with the set bonus 2, the set bonus 3 is very nice. Now, just to obviously clear things up, this will only work with burning targets. So if you're going to be equipping a turret, which is obviously what this is designed for, make sure you're rocking it on flame, guys. You're not running a shock turret or anything like that, because it won't work. So Firecrest then, is it any good? Well, to be honest guys, 100% down to earth, yes, it's goddamn good. Do I love it as much as my Alpha Bridge gear set? Yes, indeed, I do, without a doubt. You see, the Firecrest gear set now offers some very unique crowd control. It offers some very unique talents that we cannot get anywhere else. If you're using this in a team along with a skill build, it is very nice, because you can constantly keep flame turrets up, you can constantly keep the AI under control, and with a good team build around all of your teammates, you will be dropping AI very quickly, okay? However, if you want to run it as a solo build, it is also indeed a usable solo build gear set. What we're going to do now is we're going to jump onto my character, and I'm going to talk you through my build. I'm going to talk you through my stats, my talents and things like that, and then we will pull up some extra gameplay to round things off and review the set overall. So my character, here it is. As you can see, I am running my trusted G36 and my trusted Pecan. Now, I do have a little trick up my sleeve, that is this bad boy. This is my covert SRS. Now, this will be coming later on in a video, but you will see it in the background footage, so I wanted just to clarify, that is what I'm using, the SRS. Very nice gun. Stay tuned for a video in the week, but I digress. Back to the Firecrest build. So the 2-piece Nomad are exactly the same that I run in my Alpha Bridge build. Okay, they are rolled very nice. The reason I run these is because the 2-piece bonus for Nomad is plus 15% health on kill. I have damage to elite and I have armor. My mask is sitting at 994 firearms, 9% damage to elite, 9% enemy armor damage. My knee pads are sitting with 1140 armor, 11% enemy armor damage, 1185 stamina because of the mods, and my Firecrest backpack is sitting with 917 armor, 53% ammo capacity, 990 firearms. My gloves aren't the best. Okay, 985 on the firearms, definitely could be higher. Normally anything with 980 or lower I instantly scrap, but it was the only set of gloves I had. Assault rifle damage I kept on. I swapped out the damage to elite. Personally, I'd like to get another set of gloves and really try to mid-max this build, because I do see some great potential in it and I'm thoroughly enjoying running with it. So, you know, over 1,000, 1,100 assault rifle damage would be nice. Obviously with damage to elites, health on kill, that means I could roll the base stat even higher. So what does this all mean for stats? And if we actually put up the G36 for a second rather than the Puckan, you can see with a firearms rating of 5,212, I'm sitting at 268,515 DPS. Toughness, I am sitting at 323,000, and skill power 65. Now some of you might be thinking that is very low for skill power, and normally I would actually agree with you. I like sitting around the 70 to 80,000 mark for skill power, but there is a reason that the 65k can indeed work. If we just back out of this for a second before we look at stats, we go to our abilities and swap over to talents. There are two very important talents that you must run, or at least in my opinion you've got to run them to really maximize this build. They are both in the tech abilities. The first one is tech support. The description for this is kill a hostile while any skill is deployed to extend any active skill's duration by 10%, meaning if you build your set right, as quick as you gun things down, your skills are regenerating and they're staying up even longer. So I don't rely on high skill power to keep my turret alive. I rely on the tech support ability. You should also be rocking Wildfire. Apply burn to any target triggers a 30% chance to apply the effect to all targets within 10 meters. Now this is very, very nice because you've only got to set one on fire. Bear in mind you have 5 incendiary grenades, you have a flame turret that has extended range, extended damage. You will see this talent in footage proc quite a bit. So if you're rocking Firecrest gear set, make sure to rock these talents. Let's head on back over now to the build, over to the characters tab. We're going to hit down and look at some of the stats then. So very similar to the Alpha Bridge build I posted up a little while ago, you will see my damage to elites is at plus 26%, my health on kill plus 19%, my enemy armor damage is plus 43%. So overall, take away the gear set, the stats are very, very good for PvE, either as a team or as a solo player. If we go down to our survivability, we are sitting at just over 135,000 maximum health, which is pretty good. We have 58% armor mitigation. Again, very nice to be able to hit that high. I like to get a smidgen higher, but you know, you kind of got to rely on some very, very good rolls. And yeah, you know, that is the build. Overall, it is very, very nice. There are a few things that I want to change about it. One of them, a heavy must-have change that needs to come if I want to rock this more often, are the mods. So, the knee pads, as you will see, has a prototype performance mod, and it has turret duration. Now, sadly, on all of them, I have turret duration. I have 7.5% on my knee pads, and my backpack has turret damage 3.5%, but it has another turret duration. Ideally, what you would like is possibly one turret damage, but turret health is a must. You see, as you will see in the footage, when running the new Firecrest builds, that the turret will take a lot of aggro from AIs, and you definitely want it to be able to take the damage while you're killing the enemy. You know, you don't want it to die too quickly, because then it's worthless having your talents proccing and things like that. What I'm going to do now, guys, is pull up a bit more gameplay, and we're going to carry on having a bit of a talk. So, back into the gameplay. Firecrest overall, is it any good? I said yes at the beginning, and like I said, 1.3, it was a very, very throwaway gear set. It wasn't usable, it was complete junk. It's nice that Massive has accepted that. They've tweaked it, brought it back. I hope they do this with other gear sets as well. Would I use it as a main PvE gear set? Yes. Okay, if I'm running in a team that doesn't have a support build at all, I would gladly swap to the Firecrest gear set and use it as the crowd control support gear set of the team. However, if I was going to be rocking it as a team build support, then I would definitely consider lowering my firearms and my DPS to boost up the skill power. I would definitely want to boost up my toughness to counter the fact I wasn't doing as much damage and dropping them as quickly. As a solo build, I'm very happy as to where it is. If I could get the skill power a smidgen higher, I would be happy, but it's usable. You know, I don't die, I can survive, I do good damage, my skills stay up long enough. The issue I do have is without the turret health as performance mods, as much as I can keep turrets alive without the skill power by killing enemy, it gets destroyed very quickly from enemy damage. So I would definitely say a must have if you're running the Firecrest build is turret health. Overall then, would I recommend the gear set to you guys? Yes, definitely. Okay, if you've been scrapping your Firecrest gear pieces, stop. Buy them back if you can. But definitely try out a Firecrest build. It is a tremendous amount of fun. It's a little bit like the shield build with pistol and sentries, you know. Go and try it out, guys. If you know how to build a character, you know how to spec for PvE and things like that with your damage to elite, your enemy armor damage and things like that, you honestly will have a tremendous amount of fun with this gear set. And I feel that the way the Division's going at the moment, it's a very good game, but we're getting to that kind of point where Underground is dull, it's boring, it's old. The main game isn't offering any new content so far until 1.5. So it's finding ways to keep the game fresh. Swapping out gear sets, finding gear sets that you can have some fun with is definitely a way to keep the game fun for me. And there are a few other builds I want to go and try out, and I think the same will be said going into 1.5. I will definitely want to be getting my Alpha Bridge set as my main, but then trying to really have some fun and, you know, design some crazy builds. I've got a few more to do before 1.5 come out that are already good to go. They just need some playtime before videos. Yeah, you know, that's probably going to wrap up the video, guys. I've been waffling on for a little while now. Like I said, go check it out yourself. If you have a Firecrest build and you thoroughly enjoy it and you definitely think it's in a good place compared to 1.3, let me know in the comments section down below all of your thoughts. If you don't have one yet, go and get a set. Guys, smash the thumbs up button if you like the video. It is incredibly helpful to me. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, because there are plenty more Division videos coming your way. And as always, agents, thank you very much for watching. Until the next video, I'll catch you all soon.